I'm going to get started. I'm going to talk to you today about omnichannel advertising with unified retail media. I am Melissa Burdick. I'm the president and co-founder of Pacvue. We're an enterprise platform for brands, sellers, niche agencies, holding agencies, basically anybody, to help you manage your e-commerce advertising by combining holistic performance data with recommended actions. And today I'm going to talk to you about common omnichannel pain points, platform nuances, there's lots of them, and then tips for launching, optimizing, and scaling your advertising strategies. So let's talk about, there are countless stories of sellers who've built successful businesses on Amazon alone, but as Amazon becomes more competitive, expensive, and complex, sellers are really starting to diversify their strategy. Walmart in particular has made a significant effort to expand its third-party marketplace and now has over 100,000 sellers on the platform. Growing marketplace is a huge initiative at Walmart, starting with Doug McMillon, their CEO, and we're going to see a lot of great products in support for sellers this year from Amazon to help woo you to their marketplace. But it's not enough just to sell across marketplaces. You need to support your business with omnichannel marketing too. Platforms like Walmart and eBay have expanded their retail media offerings over the last 12 months. But being omnichannel isn't just about other marketplaces. It's also about taking advantage of all the different ad types to meet your customers wherever they are. If you haven't started testing Amazon sponsored display, now's the moment. There's a lot of opportunity, but it's not that easy. Sometimes it feels like it'd be a pretty uphill battle to climb. Some of the obstacles that we've heard sellers face when they try to scale their omnichannel advertising is that it's simply a lot to handle. Each platform has unique functionality, and some of them are so new that there aren't a lot of best practices to learn from. Plus, it takes time just to manage all those campaigns. Scaling up brings its own challenges. Each platform has relevancy requirements to advertise. So in the beginning, you're limited by which products you can promote on which keywords. And that's if you have enough budget. So where do you start? That's what we're going to talk about today. First, if you're not going to get anywhere if you're comparing apples and oranges, although KPIs look similar across retailers, occasionally the same metrics are calculated differently. For example, most platforms have standardized their sales attribution to a 14-day click. eBay actually uses a 7-day attribution window by default versus everyone else's 14-day. It's important to standardize and bring your omnichannel performance together in one place, especially alongside your retail data, such as sales, inventory, and profitability, so you can truly measure apples to apples what's working. This is something that we do enable in Pacvue in our unified retail media dashboard, so you can standardize all of your attribution windows, for example. But the platform nuances go beyond measurement. Here are a few key differences between Amazon, Walmart, and eBay. eBay has the lowest barrier to entry for promoting your SKUs, while Walmart has some of the more steep relevancy requirements. Products must show up in the top 128 placements, each on Walmart.com, and pickup and delivery for a given keyword to be eligible for manual bidding. Walmart also has a high daily minimum campaign budget, but it does have more flexibility around different keyword targeting types than eBay. Shoppers tend to favor search on Walmart, similar to Amazon, while eBay is more mixed with search and browse behavior. One of the things I find most challenging is keeping up with all these new platform launches, new features, and changes to old features. So it's great to have content like this to be able to reference. Ultimately, you want to think through these factors to determine where you want to start in your omnichannel journey. Like all good marketing, always start with your audience because you want to invest where your customers are. Then look at the capabilities of the retailer platform, the competitiveness in your category, and how easy it will be to scale. Is your audience on the platform? If so, you should probably invest media there. As these new platforms launch, there's an advantage to being a first mover. CPCs and competition are low. This is a good opportunity for you to win top of search while your competition is still trying to decide if they want to even list on a new platform. This is the CPC trend when Instacart, for example, launched their self-service ad offering, where CPC started out really low, but as more competition came into the view, it became more expensive. Here's another example for Walmart. When Walmart launched, a CE brand that advertised early on Walmart got a good benefit of this first mover advantage. In a popular TV category, just one brand accounted for nearly 90% paid share of voice for a set of 10 high volume CE keywords. While for the same 10 keywords on Amazon, 84 brands owned some amount of paid share of voice, with no single brand owning more than 10%. So you can see that was really helpful for that CE brand to launch on Walmart when there was no competition and CPCs were low. Of course, advertising is only part of the equation of an omnichannel strategy. Dakota Morse, who's our partner at Alt Group, shared his 5 steps for scaling on any new channel. So number 1, selection. Ensuring the best SKUs are in stock and available via the preferred shipping method of the channel. So for eBay, that's 2 days, Walmart, it's Walmart fulfilled shipping, and Amazon, it's Prime. Having content parity. So ensuring brand guidelines and rich content experiences are held across all channels. Having great content ensures maximum conversion for a launch, which is critical when trying to get customers to buy a product that may have little reviews. Advertising. So every channel has unique marketing levers to increase customer reach and exposure. Instead of burning money with a spray and pray approach, utilize a tool like Pacvue enables them to make informed decisions on how much to invest on various keywords, category size, and share of voice for their top channels across Amazon, Walmart, eBay, and Instacart. Promotions. So participating in high visibility event timeframes like back to school, Mother's Day, Black Friday, via a combination of display ads and discounting enables max exposure and reach while shoppers are in key buying mindset. The correct approach for promotions in tandem with a well-oiled automated ad strategy can really improve category share of voice. And then customer support, there's going to be issues and it's important to have your newfound customers happy. Just a few negative reviews on a new channel can really cripple your growth. So having your support loop set up and a customer is always right mentality is critical to ensure you don't receive negative feedback from upset customers. Here are some more tips for sellers. One of the common issues is not having enough budget. With a limited budget, advertising every product is never going to give you enough data to see which ones are working and which ones aren't. So starting with your most popular products, then look at brand halo reports to see which SKUs are driving the most total sales, even if it's on other SKUs. A promoted product that's driving 50% of sales to other products is actually more efficient for you because you can continue to promote it and see full lift of your product line. Same with your campaigns in general. Don't be too complex because you won't have enough budget on any given campaign to see statistically significant results. The same is true for your digital shelf strategy. Be wary of too many variation detail pages. We see that a lot too as a problem. So try to clean it up in advance of advertising. In fact, detail pages are often the most overlooked but lowest hanging fruit to improve performance. On Walmart especially, detail pages get neglected, but these should be on par, if not better, than your Amazon detail pages. And unlike Amazon, Walmart allows you to upload virtually unlimited product images and can support rich content on the page. This will help a lot with SEO and crack that tough relevancy nut on Walmart to get your products listed in the top 256 search results so you can start using manual keyword advertising. The 2 best places to start with detail page optimizations are titles and bullet points. So budgeting can be really tough on Walmart because campaigns require a $50 minimum daily budget, which adds up to $1,500 per month just for one campaign. The hyper segmented campaign approach that you may be using on Amazon is definitely not going to work on Walmart because of this. So keep your structure simple and segment things like targeting types or even products at the ad group level. Keep in mind that Walmart has a first price auction, which means that you pay what you bid if your ad gets a click. So start low Start with the minimum bid of 20 cents on auto campaigns. If you're not getting impressions, you can increase that bid, but then look at the keyword report to see what's working and get more granular with manual campaigns. Walmart Search Brand Amplifier is similar to Amazon Sponsor Brand Ad Units, and it's newly launched for sellers. Walmart doesn't let you bid on competitive terms or adjacent category terms with sponsored products, but with SBA you can, and it's a good format to expand your reach. There's also less strict relevancy requirements with that ad unit, so that in itself is a good reason to use it. So here's some tips for scaling on eBay. Product listings serve across eBay in carousels in the homepage and on detail pages. Product listings advanced serve are on the top of search. You should use both when getting started to see what works and scale quickly. Some of our early eBay tests have shown that there's a big discrepancy between SKU price points and ad performance on eBay, with lower ASP items performing a lot better, similar to what we find on Walmart. Since eBay is exact match targeting, it can be tough to scale. So you should use real search terms from Amazon as well as Walmart to build your keyword list as a starting point. Mike Freaky, who's the head of advertising at Perch and one of our good partners, had similar advice to the last two slides that we looked at. Perch is an aggregator that scales sellers on Amazon, and they're also looking at how they can scale to other platforms as well. His advice is on low bid campaigns. When launching ads at scale for the first time across multiple channels, they start with low bid campaigns like 10 cents, 20 cents to get a sense for which products will have initial success. Then they use that as a roadmap to scale. Different channels have different requirements, and so just understand what those are. And then Amazon term success. For initial campaigns, they'll look to prioritize search terms that drive the most value for them on Amazon and use those to populate manual campaigns across different platforms. You've built a lot of great data on Amazon, so definitely use that. So let's talk about scaling on Amazon. These are the 6 optimization rules we often tell our seller clients, and they're relevant for really any platform, but especially for Amazon. Essentially, make sure you're going in either direction, either bidding up or down on the 3 things you can control. So that's placements, keywords, and audience targeting, and adding new keywords. You can automate all of these kind of rules in an advertising platform like Pacvue. These 6 rules will take you far, but they're really only a starting point. When you've unified your retail media and look at your campaigns side by side, you can uncover deeper insights. For example, you'll find that certain campaigns have a much higher ROAS than others. You can set yourself up for growth by automatically increasing budget on your top performing campaigns. Even better, you can go deeper to the ASIN level and set a rule for the maximum ACoS you can accept on each ASIN. An ASIN may have a high ACoS, but is driving strong brand halo sales, and that's great. It's great that the ASIN, you can keep continuing to promote it, even though the ROAS will be lower on that specific campaign. Finally, it's time to move beyond sponsored products. They're getting more expensive, more competitive, but they're also limiting your ability to scale. Just like Walmart SBA, test sponsored brands to capture high intent searches across your category. And you should be testing display. Start with sponsored display. We often say 10% of budget in sponsored display, and use audience targeting to find similar customers in your category. Audience targeting and sponsored display is a good way to find those new brand customers. And then finally, a diverse Amazon strategy, or any platform for that matter, is important because it simply works. In this example, a seller shifted targeting away from a singular focus on ROAS with sponsored products and instead focused on category and competitor keywords with search and display. And it ended up really driving significant top line sales. The best piece of advice, though, is really testing and learning to understand what works for you specifically in your category. All right, that's it. Short and sweet. Please contact me, melissa@pacvue.com, if you want to talk about any of these strategies, and especially how to automate them, because that will save you a ton of time so that you can focus on your business. Thank you.